Today is a day that I trace my footsteps, kind of. Today is a day where I ride this. This is the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. This is the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT, and I've just got it from those beautiful people at Yamaha, and well, it's, yeah, let me tell you about it. Triple engine, 890cc, all the bells and whistles, traction control, all different modes, riding, quick shifter, all comes as standard. Decent price for this as well. Power delivery seems to be really nice, but not mind-blowing. It's an 890cc, right? I'm kind of looking for this sort of touring capable bike, commuting bike. You know I am. I'm kind of, whether I put the money towards my Harley or whether I trade it all in and get a new bike, that's all round capable. I like these bikes because you're sat upright, you command the road, got a great view of the road. I thought I'd come and try this because I've tried a couple of other road style, almost, these are not ADVs, but that kind of style, and I thought, let me come and try this. Now the thing is, I never even thought about this Yamaha Tracer 9 GT before, but what happened was I was walking through a car park the other day and I saw one parked up, and I suddenly thought, hello. This is definitely the worst place to try and do this video, but I shall persevere. I've also broken my #1 rule of trying to test ride a bike on a Saturday morning. Traffic is chaos, there are loads of leisurely drivers all over the place, half asleep, nightmare. Anyway, let's get back onto the bike. You can put boxes on this and they can take a full-size helmet. Apparently you can put a top box on it as well, and it comes in different sizes, so you can get a really big box, but the plate comes out here, so it does stick out quite a bit. But the overall bike, this GT, it's a really nice bike to ride, and it's got this split screen here. This is a manual screen, which is really easy to pull up, pull down just with one hand. The screen is really nice. It's a nice riding position. You're sat upright and all that sort of stuff. Can I see myself on this bike? And I absolutely can. And there's the Tracer 9 GT Plus, which I'm going to test ride next. And they say the mechanicals are exactly the same, but it's got a few extra different features, and also a few people have said it actually rides differently. It's almost like it's a different bike. I'm not convinced by that, but I'll let you know in another video what I think of that. Overall, I wasn't sure about it. With the boxes off, I'm not sure about the looks of this at all. With the boxes, what I saw the other day, I thought, oh, okay, yeah, that looks pretty decent. With the top box, which I've seen online, I thought, yeah, okay, that's a pretty decent bike. I can see myself touring on this, and I can see myself commuting on it, and it would satisfy all the things that I'd be looking in a bike. Now, there's nothing wrong with this 890cc engine, triple cylinder engine. It's beautiful. Power delivery is on point. It's lovely, but it just doesn't have enough. There's not enough grunt there. The rider modes is really odd, and I think, because again, you know, I'm not used to all these modern rider modes the way they do it, but they're in numbers. They're not in, you don't have rain, road, sport, that kind of stuff. You got 4 modes. Mode 4 is rain mode. Road 1 to 3 is the same power delivery, but the only difference is the throttle response. So you basically go all the way down to 1. That's the most aggressive throttle response, as it were. I say apologies for the road noise here, it is the way it is. So it rides really nice, but I found myself lowering the traction control, putting it in the most aggressive throttle response just to get some pep out of it. And I'm not saying I'm a fast rider either, but it just feels that if this is just me on my bike, then all of a sudden you put boxes on it, top box, you 2 up on it. I'm just not convinced on this version whether it's going to be comfortable enough for a long ride as well, and also whether it have the power enough for a long ride as well. It's almost like this is a very quick video to say it's a really nice bike. The tech on it is just really, really good. Don't get me wrong, the tech on it, Yamaha, great job, right? I just don't think it's what I'm looking for. I just don't think it's got enough in terms of power, in terms of ride, in terms of comfort. And I've got to think about getting my partner on the back as well, and whether she's going to be comfortable on those long rides. And I think she might be, but I also think that I won't be comfortable on all those rides. It's an odd one. I like the engine. The triple cylinder engine is really nice. The 900cc or 890cc power is fine. I'm not going to give you all stats and stuff like that. All I can say is, you know, whether it's suitable for me. So this is the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. In another video, I'm going to go and test ride the Tracer 9 GT Plus. Got different features. I wanted to think, yeah, this would be a great bike for me, and it satisfies so many aspects. But I think I'm just looking for something, maybe if it's tourer, it's either got to be really comfortable tourer. I know that I'll go on the long haul, and dare I say it, I don't necessarily want a tourer bike that's sporty, but I want it to have excess power, if you know what I mean, so that it's a really comfortable ride. So even if I'm really heavy and I'm riding two up with all the bags, I can just open the throttle and it's got that power, that torque there, just to pull me through. This is not about speed. This is all more about leisurely touring riding with power, and that's the best way I can describe it. I just don't think this bike gives it to me. A commuter bike, fantastic. You know, if I was riding just by myself, yeah, no problem, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about an overall bike. I just don't think this does it, which is unfortunate. Anyway, listen, all I can say is, Yamaha, you've done a great job here. I just don't think this is for me. I wanted to try it. I thought it would be different. I thought it would be something that I thought, wow, and it just doesn't wow me. It just doesn't interest me enough. I like the looks of it. Strange, they're strange looks. You know, it's a bit strange looking, but I like the look of it. It's just that, you know, that's the honest answer. So I've tried it. Tracer 9 GT. What do I think? It's a really nice bike. It's great, but it's just not for me. That's it. I'm going to try the GT Plus with the features on it. They say it's a different riding bike. Let me give it a go. Right, I'll catch you again. Ta-da.